Okay, mwebale nnyo tubaniriza ku program Mwasuze Mutya. Musonyiwe tukereye mu katono. Omugenyi waffe tawulira bulungi, but she's finally here. Jackie Chandiru ye mugenyi gwe tulina olwaleero. Jackie, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are
you?
You're
not fine. I can see.
But I'm alive.
You're alive.
Yes.
Okay, Chichi, what is the problem? Ndaba wena bandage?
Yes, nagwa ku car accident. And just before that, actually, I was from the salon getting my pedicure and manicure, and the person, it's quite stupid, but the person who worked on me had grasshoppers.
Insenene,
yes. And I'm very allergic. So leaving that alone, then the accident when I was actually getting back home.
Insenene zikolachi. Zikubutula?
Totally. Like, totally. My skin just breaks out, swells, and I itch all over. I literally turn red. Yeah.
Sorry about that. That accident, walibu motoka neba kona?
No, I got out. No, I was in the car. I got out. I was actually crossing. And to be honest, I don't even know how it happened. I can't remember, but I just remember turning and somebody shouting, and then the guy hit on, well...
Was it a border guy?
Yeah.
No gweri? Wisanga mudwaliro?
Yes, and I practically fell into the road, so it was... Should I just say... It's about 2 weeks now. Yeah.
Okay. Kakoli kakabenje?
Totally.
Omanyo Luganda, Jackie?
Kwa
ndaba oluyimba nnyo, ndaba oluyimba n'ebisoko n'oteekamu.
Ndi mukazi Muganda, ate ndi mukazi Mulugwara.
Okay, Muganda wakulira wane waffe, n'osomera wano.
Muganda zin mami Muganda.
Okay.
Bakyabakuza.
Kyabakuze Masaka? Abule Masaka koona. Wava ebintu.
Totally.
Buli muntu wakabyapa Masaka. Ogamba otya, apart from obulwadde, kulikayo accident mbutuufu tezirina kisa. Cause tosobola kutomera mugole. Omugole.
You know?
Kwebale emikolo. Emikolo wagitukweka. Twagekanga kwekanzi.
Faride chocho. Ndozo chitegeera, you understand it when Mbanjagala something. I had so many reasons I wanted it private, and I didn't want my husband ate okujawano. Then he's seeing people with cameras like running, hiding, or doing whatever, and you know he's Dutch. He's not used to that kind of thing, so I needed to keep everything
to yourself,
to myself, to me, my family, those who basically mean something to me.
What you're achieving, because at the end of the day, it was
I had no problem with when the thing when it was done. I think halfway into the reception, the party, is when, like at that point, I didn't care. Everything was done, and there's music playing. People are just having fun, and I was like, whatever. Yeah.
Okay, so marriage life idiota.
Oh,
is it hard?
Yes, it is. It is. It's I kind of understand now a few things that my mom used to go through, and it's crazy.
Mami wo yali ayitamu biki?
No,
it is Jackie okubanga gamba marriage is not easy.
It isn't. Not that it's. The thing is, the way we are taught. For example, you don't really quarrel with men. You know, people from Masaka. And I'm not saying that it is tough, but it is something new.
Adjusting.
Yes, I totally. And it's much easier kubanga.
Is it abantu abali outside abagala okukiyingiramu, or is it the two of you mwina obuntu obabwe mutasotinga?
No, both basically. Abali like outside, abagezako okuchingiramu, you know, there's bali ex bali, you understand. So it's hard, you know, because for the other ex, maybe I ended up taking somebody like who I took Natwala cake from the mouth, you know. So she's not exactly, she's not so, and maybe you know, the small things that you get to learn that you didn't know, or you didn't think, like they just didn't come out before. But then it's amazing. It's you just stop torture tewerowozaako anymore. Yeah. It's just gwengawe, yes. It's the two of you, you know. What are you going to have for dinner? Does he like this? Does he like that? And you know.
Kati gwenga Jackie olabanga obufumbo bukukuziza in any way.
So much.
Mubikolwa.
Nnyo n'amaanyi.
Chicho kyobadde okola ng'okyali Jackie kyota kyakola kati because of this marriage thing? Well, binebyo genda out, for example. I don't. Yakugana oba watuka butuusi n'ogamba, okay Jackie, this is not my thing.
No, it's first of all, with him, for starters, he's much older than I am, and he likes actually to, you know, have fun, but it's not the kind of thing that I want him to, you know. I don't want us to step out, to go out, and then
attract attention.
Attract attention, that's one. And then the wrong stories, some usually are quite insulting, and you know, obviously because of our age difference, he's not so comfortable with certain insults and, you know, things. So we don't really step out much, and the fact that he's atambula nnyo bwaba ngalimu, like in the country, I keep him inside. I keep him grounded, you know. Let's just go have dinner, and then this, and that's it.
Okay.
He already has enough like drama
around him.
You know, around him, wherever he goes. He doesn't need more.
Asinga kubeera wamuno oba ewaabwe?
Ewaabwe.
Kati gwe osituka n'ogenda ewaabwe?
Yes.
Oba omulinda until he comes?
Neta, well, mulinda, but then as of now, for example, I'm just waiting to be like fine, then you go.
Okay. In other words, kyogamba abantu beebweru, media especially, ekyakulemeseza for now okwenjoyinga obufumbo?
Well, ebweru I haven't yet really.
Not ebweru as in abroad.
Oh,
with
yes.
Outsiders.
Yes. Here at home, it's crazy, and it's into something that has always happened with me. I have
media
always,
fair, Jolly.
a lot, yes, a lot of the times they've not been fair, and people have used media against me because they know engaging how can I say it?
Ekuyisa bubi.
Empisa bubi.
Negative publicity.
Yes, empisa bubi, and I hate it when somebody tells lies about me. The person can have a small idea of something, but then the media here, but they build something around it, and then it becomes
and they kill it
exactly completely. And then they just do things. They just write. For them, it's a story. You understand? By now, they need to hand in a story, and I sold the newspapers, and now when she was Josie too, you sold it. So that's the problem that Janina with the media. Yes, and there are some people who actually leave for like what they read in the papers. You know, they're like, are you serious? You understand? So later on, if you ever get to meet them anyway, they will have that negative thingy. You know, you understand? And I hate is for somebody to know something about me that's a lie, that, you know, it's just fabricated. And it pisses me off because Banabo, they hand in a story, it's a headline that they have, you know. Maybe they pass by the bar, you know, have something to drink, maybe they wake up in the morning, you understand, for you wake up and your face is plastered everywhere, you know, and everyone is like, you go to places and you hear that kind of thing. It's so annoying. It's so annoying.
Uganda.
If
you still have
like the chiga. I will.
Okay. What is the second point because of this negative publicity in Ogamba? Oh God. I think I should have been somebody else or something else.
Yes.
Chichi, or particular story in Ogamba.
Yes.
Should I give up?
Some chick from Mkazi. What's her name? Namulian. Some funny chick. Well, she was one of those thorns in my life before. The man just said, "Safe, you because cutting jogger. The ring is here. I mean, so it's. The door better. Just you go yogera ngo inacho ina ochitegera kati.
Kozi Namulian.
So that was for me, that was and the lies, that it was crazy. It was crazy, and this you're portraying this innocent, you know, her housewife, you know, quiet this, but nobody knew what she was doing, and it hurt because the omusajja ye yali tasobola, he couldn't, like, should I say, speak, tell them that to defend me, because you're definitely, that's mama vana, you understand. So this thing,
so kagamba relationship yone alako butawaking out yali mukyalo we
biggest,
yali akola ki exactly
byali bingi nnyo. But then that's for us.
Another day.
That's another day.
So no gamba ono batasobola kumpolereza na kunwanirira, then I'm safer living.
It gets boring when, you know, and you're fighting for something, yet you share the bed together, you understand? The thing is, as in, can't you do something? You know, you just, it's me who is gonna keep talking and look the B word.
Over yalita yagala na fighting for the relationship.
Neda, and I understand position ye kubanga. The thing is, your mama wabana, you understand? And much as Nalina ye, she had, that is her place. Do you understand? Whatever time she called, whatever time she did, whatever it was.
Wawayingira yali achali mu relationship oba yasika kulaba ngo yingiddewo nakoma.
Well, the more, yeah. She came back, they had issues, I think. Then she came back when she, I think, realized me and him were getting a bit serious.
Did you have plans of getting married to him?
Yeah.
Mzalwo?
Yes.
Zali is to ku stage.
Zali, how should I say it? They had a million stalls, should I say?
Stalls?
Yeah.
What is that?
Stalls, a million things, so many things that just kept stalling. You know, when this is going to happen, somehow yali ategera, she would know. I don't know how she would know certain things. And then maybe something comes out, maybe in the papers, and then I'm like, oh no, this can't, I can't deal with preparation for a wedding, and I have to deal with this. I can't.
No gambo, you know what? Then immediately.
You're too straining, and no, so much.
Did it also affect your career, music?
Yes.
How? Because what jango yocha?
Go
chivulu chitali koja. Ngasi chivulu. Then no
it's yeah. because most of the time, you see, there's something about me. Most of the time, when I'm studio, for example, I do my songs, and I need to have that peace of mind. I'm that kind of person. I need to have that peace of mind to be able to nail what you want me to do in studio. I have to be fine as Jackie. I have to be fine emotionally,
psychologically.
Yes. So emotionally, it's you know, if thank you. You've just summarized everything. Thank you. Yes, I love when I love. That's why. Okay, maybe one or two exes of mine will tell you that when we break up, it's chimpisabubi. It like, because for me, I literally give you my life. You understand? Okay, like 80%. But then yeah, nenjimukwasa. But that is bwachivam.
Waddakeyo n'okaaba. Okaaba weka.
Not akaba. Good.
No, wakabire bange mekakubange banga tiri ayitawudde nate tugenda okulaba you getting married. Wakikola kino kwera werabire kiri?
Nedda. Kino nakikola, one, this he cares afayo.
Mwasinkana, by the way.
It was first in Juba, South Sudan, and
Oregon's performing.
Yes, and the mukwano gwange, a friend of mine, Bamita Maria, is an agent for Van Vliet, Holland. So he came. He was there. He was around, and they were having a business meeting because he was supposed to deliver some helicopters and trucks through her, basically. So I came in. I was upstairs. She told me they were downstairs. I came in. She had come downstairs. No, yeah, downstairs. Yeah, I'd come downstairs. Then.
Yes,
history. The rest is history.
Before you decided on getting married?
About a year, I think.
Oh, guawira.
Yeah, about a year. But then it was one of these things that you just know that it should happen. For first time, to be honest, ngasina budebe as usual, because this you know,
are being a Castabon girl.
Not even Castabon girl. Like, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done. Like I'm done. So right now, let me just get back to my music and let me get back to work. So. When I sat down and, you know, I kept talking to my friend, then I'll come downstairs and talk to you. Then no, just you stick around, it's okay. And he would talk. Well, for me, as usual, the bar was there. I ordered. Can I have my black label, please? Nali njagala. Kind of totally. It totally, because
because of stress.
There was stress, and then also there was the should I say I was shy. That shy. If I was going on stage or something, for me to be able to stand and
perform.
Yes. Yes. And
has it always been like that over Watandika career, over that particular time because of the stress?
That particular time because of the stress, because I'm very affected by like home, whatever happens at home. So it was like I would
too
take.
bad for you. Did you ever seek help? No funa oba counselor ayogereko nawe because engeri gy'oyogeramu olabika it really, really affected you.
No, it was impossible because eranga wobimani being in the public eye a lot, things don't happen. Things don't happen and people don't talk about it, even if it's something private, you know.
I think that is just a mentality. You just give them a call, especially if you talk to someone about a problem.
There are those who are like that. Yes, that one I understand. Naye waliyo bano ogenda, like you go to the office now bano abali ebweru. You understand? Not the therapist.
No, you just give them a call. Because of such and such. But again, because of such and such a reason, nsaba tusisinkane somewhere private, not in your office.
Kati awo salawo nti tusisinkane somewhere else, not in the office. Whatever comes out there, like ho. You know, you know.
No, it could be a woman, even if it's a man. They're doing their job.
I've never been really that much of a fan of women.
Okay. So enough of the relationship thing. So Jackie, who is Jackie? Wakulira wawane wa mama obeerye wa taata?
Wawane wa mama.
Lwaki tewakula ne taata?
Akasana kali kangi nnyo.
Eggulu.
Arua. Akasana kali kangi nnyo and
Akasana kali kangi nnyo. Wali okuza okutuka okusalawo mbuka nakasana, this is too much sunshine for me.
Go indeed, that sun, even when you are young, you would feel it. It's not a joke. But I grew up from here. Although
with both parents.
Yes, with both parents. Although sometimes I would like have trips up country a lot. So.
Okay. Nate olabikanga wenyumirizaayo nnyo, as in you're proud of where you come from.
I'm totally let me tell you, toja kusanga mulugwala nga limbo kunganzi. It's just too much. You understand? Mboka
mchimu ndabika talent.
Every single thing. You understand? Balugwala just basically the Nile, people from the Nile. They are just because because amatabasinga baina mentality and until there's nothing good that can come out of the Nile, you know. You'll be very surprised that some of the most talented musicians, some of the most talented people, or like players, should it be football or whatever it is, are from the Nile. So for me personally, I'm proud of I mean, because I grew up bullied. I was bullied in school throughout.
Why?
For being a Lugbar, a northerner. You know, the people would call me, like every break time, they would have me like in a corner, and then you know, you're black.
Were you very dark-skinned?
Yes, I was dark-skinned. I am dark-skinned.
But but not very. I'm sure there are some people who come from here and from the West who are darker.
Yeah, well, but for school, well, so I would go through that every single like day, and I always had this thing of nafuna chance okukola ekintu, and abantu ne bategeera nti I'm from the Nile, from northern Uganda, that is there something I can do? I didn't even think I would ever sing at all. And my nature, like as even later on here, a few people, it's still kind of
okay. Naye nga tondabikira kuba omwana gwe basobola okubullinga. Olabikira okwerwanako.
Okay, later on, yes, I became vocal. Kati ndi vocal cause nkuze. But then I was bullied and it had a very, very big impact on me.
Okay, we shall look at that impact. Ngatukomyo tuliko Mwasuze Mutya tuli ne Jackie Chandiru tewerabira ne ku Spark TV kwe tuli omanyuwa okugisanga ku Star Times, Azam, Go TV ne ku free to air decoders. tukyalina Jackie tabaawo. Okay, tuline Jackie Chandiru obw'obumu ku buyimba bwe obupya. Jackie nale simanyi by the way nti you're back mu kintu fully nade nkebe nesanga videos zo nga ziwera oba 5 empya okuva lwe wava mu mikolo.
Problem is scandals si nyingi kyobola badetomanyi
ogamba abantu abalina scandals batera okusituka ennyo kuwulikika ennyo.
That's the only time as in abantu bawulira like hey, by the way na so much nti this and this happened you know.
Okay,
so
akayimba kano senga nali musajja kept me thinking chichi olaba nga basajja baffe tebakola kimala, they're not men enough going to know bayimbira olinga basomesa how to treat a lady.
Exactly, it's and since tebali man enough, just I feel well go experience a young nganzi, you know, they are not 60%.
They are
40%. Yeah, bali bubinyo, and it's because you know, Joe, I got it from my past relationships. Is bagala nnyo kusanyusa bakwano baabwe. That's one, you know. Like for example, bwenyiga and I'm hot. Nentambula so nemvawo like Jat Wali, and I go nentura somewhere like bakwano bajag, they will have this thing of wabogenda yo. You understand that kind of. I don't know how I can explain it.
Bogenda yo bamugamba.
Bogenda,
you'll be weak.
You'll be weak, and you know, how can you let a woman rule you? That's what we will get on. So that's why for that song, as soon as when I saw Julie, Peter Nawe yajimpandikira.
Ani?
Peter Nawe.
Okay.
When I saw Julie, I was blown away. I was amazed. I loved it. I just did it.
Okay. Yajikuyimbiramu?
Yes, yeah, recording. Yes.
Kugamba tebyali birowoozo byali bibye. Oba wamubulira this is something chenjagala okuyimbako.
Nali sichogerangako. It's something that I'd wanted. Nali njagala chiyimbako, but I couldn't get the right way and to say it without causing issues. And somehow it's chirowoozo naye nenchiteeka okubali.
Nga tokimugambyeko?
Nga sikimugambyeko. Kati when nagiwulira the moment I heard it I was like, wow, this is my song.
Okay, nyimba mmeka kati z'ofulumiriza?
Ziri
2015.
2015. I think Billy was certain.
Okay, what to say one of them?
There's what to say. There's Singana Limusaja. There's Gwoka.
Gwoka. Hey, Gwoka. Gwoka, is that Luganda or back home? Oyagala nnyo kuyimba ewamwe?
Just njagala nnyo kweraga.
Okweraga? Obeera weeraze?
Gwoka.
Elwewamu kati nze nalabye nendowooza Gwoka.
It's not even Lumbara, by the way. It's Luo, actually.
Okay. Obadde okyatugamba mbu engeri gye bakubolingamu ya affecting a life yo.
Yes.
Ndeyo komabega katono.
Yeah.
How did it affect?
I became nyizo tabula musa mruzungu. I became shy. I became drawn back.
Not yes, confidence.
Nga sina confidence at all. At all.
Secondary school, primary?
Primary. Bully break time. First of all, class Jenalimu was the class for the, you know, Balibatu, they would group us, you know, like A, say P3A, P4, P3B. So I was in the A class. Yes.
Wali kagezi?
Standard. Whatever. So break time. At that time, Bali Teban Natandika, this universal
primary education.
Primary education. So we were paying a good amount of money.
What is it?
Well, Nakasero Primary School.
You're not proud?
No, I am. It's just that I wouldn't want to cause them, issues. That was like years ago. This is...
Okay.
So, Abana Valley would break time. Abaganda, Abanyankole.
Bona bainabu clicks.
Yeah, bainabu clicks. Yeah. Ngabanonya. I didn't have friends.
Ate nga bakunonyeza ki bo baali bangi gwe wali kaana ka lonely.
Nganze, it was just me.
Temwali mubalu barabala obanga mwetya mwenna.
No, the others were not in that class. It was just me in Mweyo Gondi, Mweyo class, and it was usually most of them could break and I would go somewhere else and sit in a specific place because I didn't have friends. And I preferred to stay in class, and I have my break, bell rings, lunchtime, I go have lunch, come back. It was just that for me. If it's break, have break. If it's lunch, have lunch. If it's time to go home, you go sit, wait to be picked up. So bali batandika, they would tell me nti ndi mudukavu, and the kids shouting, "You're black, not that. You're black, black girl," and they would come up with words and say words that even before, not that, they would assume. They would say, someone comes, say, that kind of thing, to try and, yes. And I started literally hating myself. I started hating my tribe. I started hating everything to do with northern Uganda.
Even your father?
Every single thing. No, my dad. No, my dad. For me, is that my dad he's Superman. That man is amazing. That man is just, for me, it's well, God, Jesus Christ. He's just now there. He's the assistant. The assistant to Jesus. I love my dad. You never tell me anything about my dad. Never. How?
Okay,
yes, I hated my tribe so much. And then it got so bad, so bad, that I hated leaving home to go to school.
Oh.
I would try to funa excuses, okutagenda kusomero. It got to a point where I had run out of what to say. That I would be like, mviri zange zinuma. You understand? Like, I had run out of excuses.
Why because of such and such a reason,
I couldn't. You see, the thing is, is you're satisfied with what you're given. Yeah, if that's what can be given to you, you go with that. We were never brought up in that way. Never. I think that is why, like in my adulthood, I was able to deal with so many things. It's because of the way I was brought up. Yeah.
Okay. So when we mazo kutira confidence, katato damo di no mosa confidence here. Wow, ngambi at a certain point you started to get vocal.
Yes, and that was now when we would have like the concerts, concerts kusomero.
Primary or against secondary?
And still in primary, and we would the traditional dances. I danced at one point, and I remember the guest of honor. Yali Bat Katurebe,
the Chief Justice now.
Yes, and he was he's the father of one of my best friends. Later on, we became best friends. I was actually chosen as the best dancer. The whole concert, basically, like I brought it down.
Abaana ne batandika okusembereza mpola mpola.
Mpola mpola. It was, the dance was Lugisu, the Mbalo. Yes, so I literally danced the place down, and I got about
confidence ojijewa.
I'm realizing auntie, when banga nyumiride and I'm dancing, that's when people give me turn. You know what, they look at me. But they yes, as in I would have their attention when I would dance. So I did that, brought the house down, and then that's when I realized, I think we remember a stage when it's something music, dance, I do like something good can come out. I realized it's kawe nsobola okuyimirira nenjogera ku me, as in me, and not me that Jackie Chandiru no, but the Lugbara, so it stuck with me. Later on, years fast forward into the future, the late Fred Nkambwe, and the song became so huge. It was so big that I was then that's when I was like, I think on a bigger stage.
Abalugwara bajja tutegeera.
Yeah.
Ogwenti kantandike n'obuyimba bwange bu Agassi promoting ne culture yange.
I want to ngabangambe. Actually, the truth, amazima gali nti natandika nezo nyimba Agassi, and because nagamba sina kyengenda kuyimba ekipya. That's number one. Time eyo, there's Juliana, there's Irene Nambiru, you understand, these are amazing singers, and I'm not a drop dead amazing singer, but I can maintain a key, so I can keep a key, and there was nothing that I was going to do first, just it's like that. So I was like, kankole yange one by one, abantu bajja kunyiga, abantu bajja kunyiga, bajja kunvuma for some time, and then banerabire, then there nsobola okuvaawo and nenzira ku birala.
Okay.
Ebyange. Basically nali nkola my exit.
Exit?
Yes.
Why were you exiting so soon?
Entertainment industry I was tired.
What you be calling? Now take a tool about your back. Or realizing that this is for me, this is what God made me to be.
No, not really. I mean, at that time, entertainment industry, your time was you go out, you meet people, you go have a drink here and that kind of thing. Right now, I still am in the internet, but then you'll only see me when you call me for a show.
That's
out. That's out, yeah.
Okay. Which is your best song? Luimba lwoki lwogamba nti yes, luno Jackie nalukuba lugenda kubeerawo for some time, nwenaba so many years from now, lujja kusigalawo olwakunyumira?
Waliwo oluyimba baluyita Afi was a cousin of mine, and when he was going to get married, yansaba okumuyimbira something for his wife to be. So nawandika oluyimba, it's called Afi, and it is oluyimba olwo even when nduwuliriza kati I cry? No, not that I cry. It humbles me.
Lwahitinga.
How do I live without your heart? afi. It's I can't. You need to hear it. What I got do is because production buli chimu nachikwatako, it was hands on every single
Doing
thing.
a video.
Nedda. But about weeks ngabiri mabega when I was listening to my songs, nasalawo nti I think I should do a video.
Okay.
Because sometimes it's obviously tetukola videos okay simani balala sikola videos chihitinge no, it's for something good. I have that. I mean, right now, muntu achasobola kuwuliza Agassi. But the first time I released Agassi, actually on TV, omuntu yagamba kati no Jackie Chandiru ye.
Good.
Naye newe katumukubireko kayimba ke watandika bino ebintu mufu.
Lwaki abantu balina mentality eyo bw'oyimba mu Luganda ennyimba was hitting?
Simanyi chovola wanze nanyiga kwa Luganda number 1 nuntawanya nnyo, number 2 just what's wrong with sing? Why don't I sing Agassi?
But you sang Agassi.
Inechera alemira ito atoku, and now I'm for Gwoka.
I saw Paloke.
Paloke ampabiloke wangachunya inenungo nena.
Ewa bazagala nnyo eri boda.
Standard. Ewange ewaffe toyina tosobola okumpita.
Lwaki?
I rule. Queen of the Nile.
Queen of the Nile. Okay, Jackie, tumaliriza akadde katuweddeko. Jackie tumulaba, are you back fully oba egenda kuba leisure kati you're a married woman, housewife? Ajja kuba ayimba olwayagadde, this has happened, let me sing about it.
No, Netta, Chintu, my husband, indeed very lucky that he accepts everything that I was before. Music, definitely, I took time off, not taking some time off. Naye nga I have been in it, and I am still in it fully. It's just that, well, engeri jendi mufumbo togenda kundaba really ngenze out here there and things like that. That's not a good gundi. And since Tavera wano he's in and out, si kirungi ate okubera ku internet, and then the next thing alaba a story, and then ayinza okulaba ekifaananyi and it looks like compromising me and somebody, and then they build a story around it, and it's hard all the time, but then we try on each side to keep the relationship strong. Okay. Yeah, it's one of like against all odds. Tuliao, anything can happen to Chimani, so we try to avoid the avoidable.
You're playing your parts.
Yes.
How tukulaba dine baby? Baby, are you thinking about it?
If it happens, which if it happens, yes.
Do you love kids?
I love kids. I totally love kids. Actually, from here, when doctor to my doctor to see my doctor, the nurse, I told her to always come with her baby. As soon as I get there, where's my baby? And that's it. I do whatever I'm doing. When I'm done, this a baby way, and I go. But Chibao, definitely, I'll have it.
Okay.
If it's not.
Okay. Do you miss the Blue 3?
I miss the Blue 3. Yes, I do. Surprisingly. Can
we ever make this thing work again? Do you ever think about it?
To watch those are cool, but then the truth is, like, fena wetutu se kati, it's not easy for all of us to work
together. And
yes, like
same roles.
No, we can't just about chikola. I mean, so chikola for money. Then daga sente, I'll do it.
You love money.
But what is money for? When I can get money, when I can make money, no. I can do it. You tell me, you know, as long as you tell me that, you know, you're going to pay me for this, I'm chikola. Okay. But then...
who of them do you miss most? The original? Cindy, Lillian?
Lillian.
Oh, yeah. Why?
Lillian says, you know, me and... We don't even call each other. She doesn't even call me Jackie. And then I call her Bade. She calls me Bade. We like Lillian. We literally twaita mbenchi nzene Lillian.
Okay.
It was crazy.
Tujja bigena mu yembozi ya Lola. Batuli bubi ya Lola. Batuli bubi ya kadde katwede. Kuma bale nnyo kubeera ne NTV wiki yonna bwete bwegenze badde y'abakyala. By the way, from Monday to badde bakyala beerere. Mubale nnyo okubeera naffe. Tudde munate wikijja. Bye bye. Thank you so much, Jackie. We wish you